I am.
How's it going, buddy?
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
Welcome to Club Unicorn.
Party is getting started. Club Unicorn coming soon. Coming right now to a Zoom near you.
How's it going, Dan?
Woo! How's it going, guys?
See you, brother.
Good, good. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Midweek, kind of. Or like toward the end of the week. Excited for today, I can tell you that much. So, we'll give people just a couple minutes to join us. We should have a pretty awesome turnout and have a good time. Definitely a lot to cover. While everybody is waiting, if you are currently a member of the Unicorn Universe community, please check your email. You should have an invitation to join the new platform, and it might be in your spam, unfortunately. That is just something we get to live with. And yeah, it would come from circle.so or something like that. So please go check your emails and let me know if you did not get it, but you should have that. So if not, we'll get it figured out. If you are a member, you won't have to do anything to get set up. Your existing membership will transfer over, and we've got that all taken care of. So yeah. If you are not a member already, then we'll talk about that today. So this is open to anybody who is a unicorn who thinks that they might be interested in being a part of the awesome community. So if you guys know anybody that might be interested, feel free to share the Zoom link with them so we can grow together. And this is a great spot to learn about a lot of magic that we've created with this platform, and also just what we like, the overall vision of what we have for Unicorn Universe. Like, it's really come together with this platform. So I'm incredibly excited about it. So we're actually going to get started just right away. And just so you guys,
what's it from, Daniel?
What's happening? Oh, the link.
Yeah.
So it should be from, let's see. And just so you guys know, Russell is our unicorn assistant, and she is going to let us know. She's there to answer questions and things like that in the chat. So it looks like it came from noreply@circle.so. So do a search for that. Check your spam.
Tell me when you're ready.
And yeah. So, and if you don't have that, please just put a message in the chat. If you are an existing Unicorn member, you should have it to the email that we send invitations to the connection events, as well as just about every other notification. So yeah, so that part is very important. What we're going to cover today is quite a bit about how to use the platform and what it is designed for, and then also making sure people are set up with it. And so we're going to be kind of covering things while sending reminder invitations, as well as troubleshooting any tech issues that we're having with getting people set up as we're covering some of these things. That way, by the end of this call, hopefully, if you are a member or you want to be a member, you are in the platform. That's ultimately my goal. We have this scheduled for an hour today to end at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, but I am here as long as you guys need, and will stay on as long as you need. So yeah, so let's get into it. Before I start sharing the details about the platform, before I share my screen, I want to talk about really why we created the platform. And ultimately, that is for you guys. It is literally so that we can live out the mission of Unicorn Universe, which is to foster a community of unicorns creating joy. So literally everything to us, and this platform really helps us do exactly that. So that's why we've done this. We've put a lot of work into building it in a way that does exactly that. We were using Discord before, and as people who have been in there know, it's not super engaging, not super active. All the resources have been all over the place. We built this to consolidate everything and further our mission of bringing people together, providing valuable resources, access to different solutions, and just helping getting to know people better. Our goal is to foster connection and a collaborative community. So that's ultimately why we created this. And you guys, if you, just real quick before we keep going, if you don't have a question, please mute yourself so that it's not interrupting. But feel free to unmute yourself. You can raise your hand or put questions in the chat, and we'll get those addressed. Give me just 1 second while I one thing. I'm getting some messages that say, okay, good. So Brian, you're seeing it in your spam. Yeah, it is really important that people have access to the email. That's the invitation email. We'll get it figured out one way or another. So if you're here, great. Yeah, sorry it's in spam. Nothing I can do about that, but that's where it's at. So check there, check your email, search the email address. If you don't have it, let us know, and Russell will help and resend the email invitation.
Hey, Dan, can I ask you a question, or should I wait?
Yeah. Yep.
So when I click accept invitation in the email, it's not doing anything. Like I went out of the email and went back in, and then still hit accept invitation. It's not moving or doing anything.
I found that I had to go to the original one, even though you resent it. I had to go find the original one in spam for it to actually work.
That's where I am. That's where I found it.
Okay. 1 second. So, yeah, and that is what we're here to do, is make sure that
goes out.
So, just 1 second. Let me set up a backup thing for us all.
What's up, Michael?
Oh.
Thursday in the house.
So, check the chat if you are having issues. Brian, Russell's gonna send you a link that should go directly to join the space. And so, if you guys are still having issues with that, or you're not finding it, let us know. And then, as long as you're an existing member, I'll tell Russell to send you the link that'll get you in. So, yeah. So this is, this is meant to be informative, fun. That's why I got music and my awesome background going, and also troubleshooting. So if you can believe that or not, troubleshooting technology actually is fun for me. So that's what we're here for. I honestly have always enjoyed doing stuff like that. So we're gonna have a good time with it, and by the end of this, hopefully you guys understand, why we've done what we're doing, and get people all set up. So let's see. Other questions, if you guys have them, please put them in the chat, and I will answer them at the medium. So that way we can try to get through as much as possible. All right. So for everybody who is watching that is an existing member, I do want to invite you to join. And so we do have a special deal running for today. If you sign up today only, we're going to give you a 14-day trial and 33% off. So not a hard sale. If you feel inclined to join, you'll see the information to do that in the chat. Just at any point as you're watching, if you decide that that's something you're interested in, feel free to sign up. I want to put that out there now because not everybody can be on the whole time, and you might see something and like it. There are a lot of people on here who have been a member, and I love everything that we do. It's a lot of fun. And everything we're doing with this new platform is a ton of value. So that's our offer for today. And then as far as who we're looking to work with and who we want to invite into the community, it's it's good people. Typically purpose-driven business owners, entrepreneurs, and people that want to make a positive difference in the world and collaborate, support each other, and make connections to help each other grow. That's just a little bit about what the Unicorn DNA is. Ultimately, all of who we're looking to connect with. So,
Yes.
you guys are all muted now. So if you have questions, you're gonna have to unmute yourself. I'm getting too distracted with background noise. So anyway, so that's pretty much it. Now let's get into the platform and let's cover some details about it, because that is, you know, a long-awaited unveiling of this awesome platform that I'm super excited about. You guys, we've been working on this since January, and I've spent a considerable amount of time testing different platforms, making sure that it does everything that we need it to, and making sure that it's built in a way that is effective, fun, and engaging, and just great for everybody. So really a lot of work has gone into this. Please understand, this is launch day. So as we continue to build and grow and make improvements, we will do exactly that and continue to improve. So like I said, if you are still trying to get signed in, please let us know in the chat and Russell will help get that figured out. And yeah, feel free to join if you're watching and feel aligned with what we're talking about. So let's do this. All right. Can you guys see my screen? And can you hear my music still?
Yes.
Somebody give me. You cannot. Hold on.
Screen, yes. Music, no.
No
Yeah.
music. See the screen.
All right. That could be fine, but it's not.
You hit
I like music. And you guys, here you go. All right, you should be able to hear it now. Okay, so this is the platform. It is built on the Circle Communities system. And just so you know, the number one reason that we went with Circle specifically is because of the customizability it lets us have with the membership fields, with the member profiles. And so that is super important, because our goal is to facilitate connections and help align people in ways that they, you know, that they want to align in. It can be business, it can be personal, it can be, you know, projects you're working on, missions you have, what you stand for, all these different things. We have that covered in this platform. And so when you go to connect with people and you look through the members directory, you're actually able to filter out the information based on who you're looking to connect with and find people accordingly. So it's super awesome. So that's like the main thing. Really, the whole focus of all of this has been, how can we help people connect with each other, and how can we add more value and showcase the different opportunities that are available. So that's really kind of what it's been all about. Again, ultimately, foster a community of unicorns creating joy. So we want this to be engaging and supportive and collaborative, and just further those connections. So this is the homepage, okay? So currently you can't hide this video just because we want it there for everybody to see. At some point or another, if you haven't watched and listened to this video, please do, because that's gonna give you a good overview of what Unicorn Universe is. So first part, I did mention earlier, the Unicorn DNA, and that's right here. Please take a second to review this welcome post, and then what you're gonna want to do is explore how to use the community. So that's just gonna take you to a series of instructions of some of the different spaces and how to set up your profile, how to use the different spaces, and things like that. 1 second. I haven't been watching the chat. Hard to hear you. Is this better?
I hear you fine.
Okay. All right. It was kind of loud for me too. So, all right, cool. Gonna readjust a little bit. Okay, so this is the home screen. So the home screen is awesome because this is going to show you like everything all in one spot. So you'll see all of the upcoming events that you've been invited to. These could be connector calls. These could be the Pot of Gold masterminds. They could be the connection events. They could be all sorts of different events. Every single event that we host or co-host, or one of our members is hosting that we support, that we want to put in here, will show up under the homepage under this upcoming events section. Now, depending on your membership level, will determine which events you can actually access and join and get more information about. And so you'll see, just kind of based on the different spaces on the left, all the different places that you can access events. So I'm not going to go through all of that right now, but just want to cover the home screen because that's kind of like, you know, it's your home base. That's where you can find things. So you can see trending posts. So this is cool because it's kind of like almost like a social media platform where you can like and you can comment and you can do all sorts of different things. You can share GIFs, you can share attachments. I clicked it. You can share everything in here. Like, that's another reason that I really like this, is because there's so much that you can do with it. So, you know, one of the things that we like to do on Fridays is a question of the day. So you, on occasion, will see a poll that you can actually vote on what the question of the day, what you would like that question of the day to be. Personally, I like this one. You know, what is a book or a podcast that has had a significant impact on your life? So anyway, so you can vote and then you can see the results, and it's just a good way to see all the different things. Literally, this was me this morning. I was like a kid on Christmas, super excited about this platform. Like, seriously, you guys have no idea. A lot of work has gone into this. So anyway, let's switch the homepage, okay? There's gonna be a lot going on here, but it's a great place, kind of like a Facebook feed or a LinkedIn feed, like your main home feed, where you'll see all of the things that you can see. So next, I do want to dig into the members area. This part, like I said, is a huge reason why we used this platform, because you actually have the ability to filter your searches. So for example, let's say you wanted to find somebody who, we're going to go with industries because that's just pretty common. Let's say somebody who's in the field of marketing. You're looking for somebody that is related to marketing. You can search by industry and hit apply, and you'll find all of the people. So I've got a couple of my test profiles in there. As we add more people and more people get their profiles set up and filled out, you will see more and more people come up when you filter them accordingly. You can also filter it by events. So let's say you went to a connector call or a connection event. You can filter it based on who attended that event and then connect with people in that way. So they do have to have RSVP'd, but that's a pretty simple way to do that. The other thing, and the reason I'm kind of covering this so much is because I want you to understand how important it is that you fill out your member profile in a very robust way. And I'm going to show you mine just so you can see kind of what I'm talking about and why it's so beneficial to do it this way. Because one of the things you can do is search by services. So again, let's say you're looking for somebody that does marketing. This is more granular, like specific to a marketing service. So you can hit apply and then it's like, oh, cool. Okay, so these two guys both offer marketing services. Click on their profile and you're gonna see all the details about them. I'm gonna choose this one since it's not. And learn about them. You can learn about what universal values they stand for, what their mission is, dreams, a little bit about them, their website. So if you want to dig in deeper, you can click on that, what they do, and then the services they provide. And so this is what I'm saying, to really fill this out in depth. It will take a little bit of time, but I really encourage that the more you put here, specifically in this section, the more support you're going to get with it. And especially as we grow over time, just a really good way to connect with people and find connections and, you know, share referrals and stuff like that. So the other thing that I want to point out is, so often one of the most difficult things about making introductions for people is not knowing what the best way is to do that. So we've actually incorporated that with the platform, again, with the goal of fostering connections. So best way for me personally is with an email or a text. So there's my email, there's my phone number. And then the next part is, what do you actually say? Well, here you go. I laid it all out for you, and I encourage everybody to do that as well. So let's say, let's say you knew somebody who was looking for marketing services, and you're like, oh, let me look into the Unicorn Universe community, find somebody that does marketing. Oh, this is Daniel. Okay, great. I'm going to grab his email here and start a 3-way email introduction, copy how to introduce him. And that's going to lay it all out. You don't have to even think about it. Of course, the person you're introducing, as the third person, you might need to do a little bit of work, but hey, we've taken half of that away from you. Or from having to think about. And then your social media profiles, whichever ones you want to put there. I just put my LinkedIn because that's where I'm most active, but I do encourage you to actually put all of them because some people want to connect with you elsewhere. So I do plan on updating that and adding mine, but that's just kind of why I only put my LinkedIn. And then another part, who can I connect you with? So let's say you're looking for somebody who has a podcast, or you're looking for, more community groups to connect with, or you're looking for a grant writer, or all sorts of other things like that. Those are the kind of people I can connect you with. And so if you're looking for connections, search for the who can I connect you with. And if you find people that can connect you with those kind of people, that's kind of our way of saying, hey, if you're looking for those connections, I can help you out. So the other part, what I'm working on, what do I need? What brings me joy? And my other profile over here has all the rest of this filled out. But just wanted to kind of show you that. I'm not going to spend more time on this because there's a lot to cover here. So I know there's a lot there. Keep it simple at first. You can always develop that over time. Ultimately, the goal here is to get in there, introduce yourself, and start engaging with each other and just utilizing the platform. I really want to encourage everybody to be in here as consistently as possible. Check what's going on, check to see what kind of opportunities there are for you to leverage and, get support and support each other. So the other thing, I'm just going to kind of go over the spaces that are on the hand side. So I know, and trust me, did everything in my power to keep these as simple as possible. Believe it or not, Lydia, I saw your message. I know it's a lot of spaces, but we've created instructions on what to use them for. We are going to cover those right now, and it's very intentional. And so as much as I wish there were less, there will end up being more, and you'll see kind of why here in just a second. So if you guys have any questions, let me know in the chat. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep on going. And one thing I wanted to mention before I cover the spaces, I would like to invite people who would really like to get involved with what we're doing here to kind of own a space. And what I mean by that is be one of the space leaders. Because we do have so many spaces, I invite people to volunteer to kind of be in charge of spaces. And so if you see things that you align with and you're like, oh, I would love to kind of be the leader of that space, put it in the chat and let me know, right, as we're going, so that you can really help us support and keep it more engaging. And what I would also encourage you to do is share relevant information about it. One example, because this is very, prominent for me right now, is speaking and podcasting. So we're going to use this as the first example. So let's say that you are somebody who's passionate about helping people improve their public speaking. A lot of opportunities for speaking engagements. You're consistently connecting people with different stages and podcasts, radio, interviews, whatever. And you want to really kind of facilitate that. Honestly, by being one of the space leaders, we'll call it, you're likely to have more opportunities by doing that. Just committing to engaging with people in all sorts of different ways. So, Pace, I see your question. It's just probably going to be a technology space. So those are some of the additions that will happen. Didn't want to do all of them now because there's already enough as it is. So anyway, so back to the speaking space. This is where we want to encourage people. If you have opportunities for guests on your podcast, share it. you're looking for speakers on your stages at your events, share it. If you're looking for people to interview on a radio, TV show, whatever it might be, featured in a news article, anything like that, we want you to share that here, as well as if you are looking to be that kind of person. Personally, I am. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to have this in here, you know, from a selfish perspective, but also from a supportive perspective, is that this is a great way to get your name out there. Our planets, one of them is Unicorn Access. And so speaking engagements fall directly under Unicorn Access, where when you get more attention for what you're doing, you get your name out there more. It is a great way to elevate your business, your personal brand, your message, get your mission out there, connect with more people. And so this is a huge part of it. So I'm not going to go through all of the different instructions. I do ask that you guys read through these when it makes sense, you know, if it's something you resonate with, and then ask questions. You know, post it right here. Just like a Facebook feed, except for way better. You can post whatever you want in here. Some spaces you're not allowed to because they're more for informational purposes or for things that you can look at. And yeah, but you can literally do like anything. And I'm going to show you with the Share Magical Things space, because this is where you can see, you know, I embedded a poll in this post. Not very difficult to do. This one was just a text post with a GIF, right? This one, I actually embedded my focus playlist. How cool is that? You can literally listen to my playlist and share your playlists if you want. And I love this playlist. It's really designed to keep you focused and have some light music in the background without it being distracting. So just to give you an example of how robust the posts are that you can create. So yeah, I see some comments in there. Yeah, you guys, as I go through these spaces, just let me know if there are any spaces that you want to be a leader of. I'm not saying there only needs to be one, and I'm not saying you can only be a leader of one. I am committed to all of them, and I've got, you know, people on our team who are committed to some of the space groups. So just know we're committed to making this as engaging and supportive and effective as possible. You can see, like, I'm getting notifications over here. So I've got Grant liking stuff, Brian, Deb liking stuff. Awesome. You can hit this button to mark them all as read. You can check your messages to check your messages. So yeah, so super easy to do. This chat with everybody is really just a way to say hello, right? And what are you working on? You know, if you have a general question that you'd like support on, or, you know, whatever it is you're looking for, go ahead and post that there. And same functionality down at the bottom. So this next section, so let's see here. Yeah, so this next section, this is about sharing referrals. So anytime somebody you come across says, hey, I'm looking for somebody that does yada, 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 marketing services, we're going to stick with that one for the, you know, all intensive purposes of this meeting. Yes, this is recorded, and we will share it out after it gets processed and all that. And that'll be included, that'll be added to the community platform as well, under the how to use the community. So that is actually where I want to go next. So before I do, just wanted to just say again, if you have opportunities for a referral, please share it here. You know, we do our best to vet the people that we bring into the community. They're all people that live by the unicorn DNA. And so you can trust that they're out there to do positive things and support people and really create joy in other people's lives. So why wouldn't you come to the community first? I really encourage you guys, if you know people that are looking for services, check the community, share it in the referrals place. And then, as you guys know, if you do generate business from community interactions, from some of the events, from direct referrals, please do let us know and compensate us so that we can compensate all the people that are involved. There's a button right here that takes you to a form where you can fill out the information of the referrals you got, make a payment, and then we'll handle the rest. And that's one of the cool things about what we've done here, and how we're fostering a community of joy is that we're giving people so many opportunities to generate additional revenue that frees them up to do the things that they love the most. So you're not worried about, you know, chasing these shiny objects or starting a new vertical in your business. You're really just focused on what you love doing. And if you find an opportunity, share it with Unicorn Universe. We'll take care of the rest. If we get paid, you're going to get paid. And all the other people involved are going to get paid. So that's just, you know, very important. And you can check that out. There's instructions about this. So we're going to go over to the how to use the community. So we have instructions here, and they are in order of what I would recommend you go through, and just click through them. We've recorded videos about some of the different things. There's instructions about the different, you know, the different posts that you just saw, the cards. So read through these. Again, I'm not going to go through all of them, but super important that you do check these out. So all of these are designed to help give you clarity about how to use the platform, what the different spaces are for. They all have their own set of instructions that are tied to the space. So in addition to this, which gives you just a general overview of all the different spaces, you'll see, you know, as you saw under the last one, the share referrals, there will always be this first post that's going to be pinned. And over time, as we grow, and it's not necessarily important that it's the main post right there, it's always going to be pinned over here on the right. So, yeah. Where did my chat go? Hold on. I lost my chat. I want to make sure you guys don't have any questions. Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you guys, there will be a recording. We will send it out later. And yeah, definitely if you have feedback, you have things that you want to see added to the platform, you can always chat with me directly. You can put it in the magical things space. This share magical things is meant to be just kind of the main spot if you want to share anything, you know, requests for the platform that you want feedback on, or you can put that in the chat, or, you know, things that are going on in your life, whatever it might be, but share that there. So going back to the how to use the community, so this navigating spaces, that's going to tell you what to use the different space profile and introduction message. I actually kind of did this in a cool way. So I do think it's better that you create your own personal introduction message, but you put a lot of work into the profile section just by filling all of that out. And if you want, you know me, I love ChatGPT. I gave you a prompt and instructions on how to take your profile and turn it into an introduction message. And just as an example, under the introduce yourself space, this was mine. This was all actually generated by ChatGPT based on my profile. So pretty cool. And it covers all of the things that I would like to see about different people. So yeah, you guys should know that one thing that we're going to get to is the tools and resources. There's a lot of awesome tools in there. I just finished kind of a, I don't know, it was like almost like a class in a mastermind that I was in this morning for podcasters about how to use AI to improve your website and for SEO optimization and conversion. And so that will be in there. It's pretty much done, but I just need to get the video and I'll share that. But there's a lot that you're going to see. I'll get to that in just a second. But yeah, so anyway, it's important. Like I said, fill out your profile first, because then you can take advantage of ChatGPT to make an introduction, as well as if you're going to introduce yourself, you want to have your whole profile done so that when people see it and they like what they read, then they can look at your profile and find out more about you, right? And then message you directly. Because as you can see here, this is what I actually meant to do. You can hit message and send a direct message with anybody. If anybody's used our Discord and hated how it was set up to send messages, I'm with you and I feel for you. And I'm so happy that we have solved that, because how easy was that? You can literally message anybody. You can disable it. I don't encourage that you do, because I do encourage that you guys connect with each other. And that's going to be one of the goals, is how many people can you have a coffee chat with in a given week from the community? You know, there are currently about 55, give or take, active community members, and I highly doubt anybody has met everybody. So there are some amazing people in our group, and this is going to be a great way for you to meet some of those people. Okay. So this other one that we've got is about embracing reciprocation. That just covers the referrals and how that all works, as well as where to share them, where to make the payments, and all of that. So I'm not going to get into all of this, but please do read that so you can understand, again, why that exists and how to, you know, how to take advantage of all of that. And then this one about the members directory. Also, we kind of covered it, but this will show you, give you more instructions about how you can use the different fields and filters and things like that. And again, another video just to cover it in more detail. So any questions up to here? I see some things in the chat, but nothing really that's pressing. Jim, I did see your message, and we will definitely take advantage of that. Yes, Jesse.
Hey, so in the section, what was it? Share magical things. Is that for, like, let's say, because I do a lot of mental health and self-love coaching, stuff like that. Would that be like, if I wanted to share a powerful video I had, let's say that was on the TikTok platform, would I be able to share it on here for everybody to benefit?
Totally, 100%.
Perfect. Okay, awesome.
Yeah,
that was it.
So, and here's an example. So, sorry, the share magical things space. This is the post that's pinned to the top. Motivational quotes, inspiring stories, books, articles, resources, success stories, music, videos, playlists, tools, resources, gifts, event announcements, anything that brings you joy.
Perfect.
Yeah, sharing is caring. So share it here.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. This is going to be kind of the main place that I think will be most active. If there are things specifically that you want to share with people that are kind of aligned in those different ways, one of the examples is our social impact space, which is really designed around, you know, people who want to really create a positive difference in the world and want to collaborate and work together on those things. Because like you saw under the member profile, let me show you this real quick. This is the edit page. You guys, I really care about these things. And when we come from a place of universal values and align with people who are also passionate about those same values, we can really start to create a difference in this world and work together in ways that create an impact for generations to come. So you see all these different options. These are kind of just general options. If there's something you want added, please let me know, because these are the ones that I'm specifically passionate about and actively working on. And you can see that from they're the causes that I want to support. So that's kind of one level deeper on the universal values. Like, what are those specific causes you want to see improved that support your values, right? And so you'll see, like, describe the causes you're passionate about. I got detailed with this. I mean, look at that. Like, these are the things that I'm actively either doing or want to do or would love to collaborate with people on. So, you know, please check this out, you know, read through that. I know it might look like a lot, but again, it's all about connections here, you guys. So it's super important. And so that's why, of all of the spaces to start with, that are kind of categorized like that, social impact is the first one, because I want to help make this world a better place, and I want to work with people that want to do that too. So yes, we will add technology. Yes, we will add, you know, kind of more about marketing and stuff like that. But that's kind of where we're starting. So, and other business things, and you guys just let me know. And as we continue to use the platform, again, I didn't want to create 100 spaces right off the bat. I wanted to really focus on the ones that I think are most important, and that's why we have what we have today. So yeah, in the meantime, share whatever you want in the magical things space. You can share it in 2 spots if you want. I do recommend kind of picking one though. Everybody has access to all of the Unicorn Universe spaces. You can also collapse these, just so you know. All of the Unicorn Universe spaces and all of the Finding the Rainbow spaces. So we're gonna get into the other ones here in just a second. Okay, and yeah, so we've covered Unicorn Universe spaces. The connection space, this is really just designed to share who you're looking to connect with, who you can connect people with, and people will share their golden connections in here. If you had a connection that was super amazing, like I've had with every single person on this call, that's a huge win to me. And so, you know, share things about that, right? If you think 2 people should connect for different reasons, or maybe you had a success story where you're like, man, so-and-so has connected me with so many different people. They're awesome. Like, you definitely got to connect with them. Share those kind of things here. Okay. So then this is where the events get a little bit more specific. Okay. So you're going to see, let me just go over the events real quick. Under Discover Events, those are accessible to anybody and everybody. That's the public. That's everybody who's a member. Sometimes there'll be tickets for sale. Sometimes they'll be free. But currently, we just have our regular events added to the platform, and that would be things like the connection event. So under the Finding the Rainbow platform, you can see all of the connection events. So each week you can go here, click on that, and then you can click on the link to join the connection event. It's right here. Yeah. So you click on that and it'll start or get you on the Zoom call. Okay. As well as the link to get guests to join us. Please invite your guests. And tomorrow's Friday, so let's make sure that we have a full awesome connection event. I'm excited for it. So anyway, and then the other thing, so talking about events, if you are in the Climbing the Rainbow or Top of the Rainbow membership, you'll see the Pot of Gold Masterminds here under the Climbing the Rainbow and above exclusive events. So that way it's still organized and you're not seeing all of the events under one, but the place you're going to see all of the events you can access is under your home screen, and it's going to show them in order of what's coming up next. Okay. So let's talk about these tools and resources. So like I said, we're going to keep adding more and more and more to this. Currently we've added the ones that we really want to support and we've already created. So the Rainbow Roadmap, that's something that we used to offer as a one-time thing for $500 included with your membership. If you have questions about it, feel free to chat with people in the Chat with Everybody space. Feel free to shoot me a message. It's included with your membership. So you can click on those. You're going to see the different details about the tool that we've created, as well as access the PDF. And you know, this is a 50-page workbook for you to go through, fill out details about your business, the overall company details, what you're going to do for finance, capital, branding, marketing, sales, operations, all of those things. It's fillable, so have at it, have fun with it. If you're building a business or, you know, just want to have it organized, you can use this for so many different things. So one other thing, just as far as events, so we will set up a form for you to share any upcoming events that you have. And so that it's not done yet, but under the Discover Events space, you're going to see a link here to create your own event. That will need to go through an approval process, because otherwise this space is going to get crazy. I kind of don't encourage that you share your every single week or, you know, podcast events, just because I know that there are a lot of people here doing those and it might get to be kind of a lot. If there's something specific that you're like, hey, I really want you guys to see it, that's fine, you know, but I would just suggest sharing those under the Share Magical Things space. You are welcome to share those events here. You know, I do a weekly live show on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. I know many people here do as well. Share those, share them here. Please do. Like, really, I do encourage that, and support each other. If you're available, you're sitting around and And I know everybody's so available to hop on those kind of events all the time. Do it, you know? So yeah, I gotta kind of speed this up here. So that's kind of it on the tools and the resources. I talked about the social impact space, read through those instructions, see how you can help each other grow. This part, I'm gonna use Social 5 as the example. You guys are not gonna see what I'm looking at here because this is designed for our solutions partners to have a space to talk with us and collaborate and find ways to kind of grow their business through all sorts of different ways that we work on. But what you will see is going to look more like this lock screen. Okay, so depending on the different partners and how that's set up, you'll see different resources that they offer. Like Social 5 has a free social media assessment. So you can click on that link and access their assessment. If you like what they do and you want to meet with them specifically, you can schedule a consultation. So depending on what you're looking for and what they have to offer, you'll see those details here under the lock screen. So this is my edit page, but when you click on these, and it should be set up this way at least, you're just going to see the lock screen with ways that you can access details about that partner. So the same thing applies for some of the top of the rainbow members. They're going to have a specific profile that they can click on, that you can click on to learn more about them, what they've got going on, things like that. For example, Flying Over Time, if you look at their lock screen, you can see information about Flying Over Time, 501c3 nonprofit, how you can contribute to that. Going on, you click on the Learn More and it's going to take you to their website and things like that. So these are still kind of under development, and these will definitely increase as we meet with different people to really get on the same page with as we get on the same page with how they want their branding set up and stuff like that. But these are the ones that we were able to get set up as of right now. So that's what the Unicorn Solutions feed is all about. Here, let's collapse so it doesn't feel we're checking things off the list. So if you are not a solutions partner, and you would like to be, we can have that conversation. We're pretty specific about those partners. And so with that, just know, if you see, let's see here. If you see the Unicorn Solutions badge, oh, you're probably not going to see it, next to somebody's profile, just know that that means that's a company that we have really done a thorough vetting process with. You can trust that they're going to deliver on what they say they're going to do, and that we are there to hold them accountable because we've set up a partnership with them. And if you're not getting what you expect, then let us know, and we're going to get involved to help make that happen. So just know, as you see people in here, there's going to be a little pink badge next to their name that says Unicorn Solutions. That means they're a solutions partner. Same with the different membership levels. You'll see either a magnifying glass next to people's name if they're the Finding the Rainbow, what is it? It's a little rock climber guy if they're climbing the rainbow, and then a rainbow if they're top of the rainbow. So yeah, so that's it on the solutions. On the wealth, we've got, I'm just checking the chat. So on the wealth, if you're looking for capital, this is where you're going to post that. We will add a link to our form and information about how to take advantage of that. But you can see here all the different ways that you can access capital. And we have partners through banks, through private investors, through, VCs, through all sorts of different opportunities. So if you're looking for that kind of stuff, let us know. You can share it here. Everybody has access to this space. I just encourage you to follow the format that you're going to see in this post, and take things seriously. This is not a space to mess around. We like to have fun and and be ourselves and all that, but if you're going to be sharing things here, these posts will be sent to some of our investor partners and our funding partners, and so I really want to make sure that you're taking that seriously. If you're posting something in here, make sure that it's ready to go. Next is this financial strategies. This is a little bit different. This is going to cover all sorts of things related to, getting financial strategies. If you're looking for, a financial advisor, a CPA, somebody to help you with planning, or a CFO, things like that, or maybe you just have a general question, you can post those kind of things here, as well as we will share some of the different opportunities that we have around different strategies. So this Trinity thing, not going to get into that. We'll talk about that later. Unicorn Access, this is all things related to access, right? And so we talked about speaking, the sponsorships. This is for if you have sponsorship opportunities available and you want sponsors for certain things, or let's say that you know of a company that's offering sponsorships, or maybe you know somebody that wants to sponsor an event. Come here, check it out, share that information, and this is the spot for that. So you will see more under the Unicorn Access space, but that's pretty much all that needed to be there for now. So the rest of this is pretty specific to the Climbing the Rainbow and the Top of the Rainbow members. If you are at those levels, you've got a space to collaborate and share different opportunities with people. You'll have instructions there today with that. And then if you want just kind of collaborative support, you can come to this channel that is a chat channel and say, hey, this is my golden connection. How can I improve on that, right? And if you really want to dig in deeper, there's a link right here that you can click on, and that'll open up Calendly where you can schedule a golden connection meeting. So that is available for our Climbing and Top of the Rainbow members, as well as the Mastermind, as well as the Golden Connection Mastery course, which is still under construction, but you can see there's going to be quite a bit of value here, and that will be included for the, again, Climbing and Top of the Rainbow members. And then the Climbing the Rainbow resources, currently we have this one, which kind of covers all of the different tools we've made available, which is identifying your golden connections, coming up with the 5 keys to creating the golden connections, as well as a golden connection strength assessment. So this is a good spot to access those resources. We will add more to that as well. And yeah, so then we've got the Top of the Rainbow. This is pretty specific for people at that level. And we're working one-on-one regularly with these companies. And so you as members will click on them and you're gonna see, that lock screen. But if you are an active topper of the Rainbow member, this is where we're gonna chat and collaborate on different things. So just know that. And then last but not least, closing these ones, would be the connectors space. So this is where connectors can come and chat about different things, get to know each other better, learn about some of the upcoming connector events that are going on. We do a weekly event, and we will be more intentional about updating the title around these and doing more training and stuff like that, just not only on opportunities and partners and stuff like that, but also on building your network, how to be a better connector, and things like that. So this is where you're going to find all of those. And then we're also building a course on how to leverage some of the different connector opportunities. And then you'll see a lot of those show up here as well. We do have all sorts of different things to put into here, but that'll be developed over time as well. But just as an example, let's say you as a connector want to sign up for the Social 5 affiliate program. This will give you a little bit of detail about that. And then you can click on this link, and that's going to take you to the Solutions Partner Connection form that you can fill out, get connected, and get set up as an affiliate. So cool. All right. Love it. Awesome, Lydia. Yeah. So, and then last, we just have general links. So this one takes you to the Unicorn Connector Show, just as an example, and you'll see other links that we think need to go there as we think they need to go there. So that's it, you guys. I know I covered a lot, and I think that is pretty much all that I need to talk about. So the only other things is just what we have coming up. I mentioned the Golden Connection Mastery course. We'll also work on a Rainbow Roadmap course, and then the Connector Education course. A bunch of other additional tools and resources, a bunch of new unicorns, of course. And yeah, so I just want to encourage everybody to engage with each other through here. Try to have coffee meetings. This is gamified, so as you engage with people, you're going to level up. And just as an example, if you look at my profile, it shows, see this little star? That's the 500 club. Those are basically points for 500 engagements. I have not had 500 engagements because guess what? There have not been enough people or activity in here. But we've already got things planned out for this, and so it's going to be engaging. It's going to be a lot of fun, and that's our goal. So how to do it? Grant Ferry posted. Let's go. Let's do it. And this is, you know, just an example. Here, Brian, you get the Barbie playing a guitar. So anyway, I want to open it up for questions and make sure everybody's all set up. So I'm going to stop sharing and we're going to come back here. So what do you guys think? Any questions? Any volunteers for some of the different spaces? And yeah, let me just circle back now. If you are a member, you should have an email. Russell, if you would please post that text again in the chat. You should have an email. You might need to check your spam because it's coming from an email that's not mine. And so, yeah, so please make sure to check your spam. It would be from noreply@circle.so. If you are not a member and you would like to sign up and you align with the Unicorn DNA, very important, you're welcome to join. And today we are doing a special, like I said, 14-day trial. So no risk. If you want to sign up and see what you think, you're going to love it. We're going to love to have you involved. You even get 33% off. That is for life. And so you'll be locked in at the current price. And that's where you're at. That is only for the Finding the Rainbow membership level. But that's where we're starting with this today. You know, we've got everything built out for the other levels, but our focus is to grow our community. And that's the level that we invite you to get started and get to know people more. And yeah, just see what it's all about. So questions? Anybody have any questions? Anybody having any troubles logging in?
I don't have any questions.
I'm waiting for my code.
I'm new here, obviously, and if I try to get signed in and everything, I'm gonna lose focus and disappear. But you guys are talking about starting with Finding the Rainbow. Well, I'm just now landing from outer space.
Okay, well,
We all are.
that's all right, because we are, you know, we're multi-planetary here. We got Unicorn Solutions, Unicorn Wealth, Unicorn Access, all within the Unicorn universe. So we connect the dots through rainbows, finding them, climbing them, and riding on the top of the rainbow.
Yes.
So and I did just share the link and the code to get signed up if you would like to do that. And yeah, if you've used Circle before, Lydia, which I know you have, then bam, you're in it. So that's another reason why I really like this. So sorry if you went searching for your Circle email for the past hour, but you're in. So I didn't figure that you did. So yeah. Any feedback, because we're at the early stages of this. You know, this is launch date, but it's not for me. I've been working on this for quite some time. And if you guys have feedback or suggestions, things you want to see, spaces you want to volunteer to be one of the space leaders on, let me know. Brian, did you have a question?
Yeah,
I'm just gonna give you.
I'm not getting my code. When I log in, it's supposed to give a code that's going to my email, right?
It might go to your spam.
All right, let me
Yeah,
check.
let me check. One sec.
Oh yeah, it's going to spam every time. I got it now.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, it
I
goes.
think
to
we
spam.
move on to the compliment section. Daniel, great work, buddy. That's awesome.
Thanks, Grant. Thank you.
Yeah, that's huge. I think that's going to be a vast improvement to Discord. Vast improvement.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. The other thing, we can go live to these spaces. So we'll do that on occasion, right? There was what was it? What was I doing? Oh yeah, just at the conference last weekend. I was like, man, I wish this was set up so I could just go live and everybody see what's going on, you know? So instead I did it to Facebook. Terrible decision. I should have just recorded
Now,
it.
is there a mobile app that accompanies this as well?
Yeah.
Or is it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes,
What's the
Yep.
mobile app called?
Circle.
Okay.
Yep. So the platform is the Circle community platform. You'll see it looks just like a C when you search Circle in the App Store. And if you're logged in from your computer, it does give you links to join using your iPhone or Android, as well as in your emails, it sends a link to set the app up. And the video to give instructions about the mobile app is created, but it's not uploaded yet. So you'll see that there pretty soon.
Sweet. I'm looking forward to this. This is awesome.
One thing I want to, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, so one thing that you know, I want to let you guys know about this that excites me the most is that when we built Unicorn Universe, we're all about bringing people together, right? And that's great. And it's people before projects. But once you have these relationships, there's ways that we can leverage each other's connections, each other's opportunities. And so what I'm most excited about with this particular tool is not just the intercommunication between the people and building of the relationships, which is awesome, but also if someone has an opportunity, they make that available to somebody, they can really explain what the opportunity is. They can, they can set up like Daniel said, like a communication with them. They can add a video. They can really say, hey, this is the opportunity. Is this something you're interested in doing? And then you guys can just come in and check on these different opportunities from time to time, not to overwhelm you, but just so you guys are aware that in the flow of who you are as connectors, that you can make money. This is great. And I love, Friday's my favorite day of the week and I love seeing everybody and everything, but I'll even love it even more if we're making you guys money, right? Like, and you guys, and we call them certificates of appreciation because, when you make money, hopefully that's somebody saying, hey, I appreciate what you did for me, right? And so our referral system that we're creating within Unicorn Universe, we're looking to, enable that so that you guys can just be making, dollar bills for doing everything, bringing in members, bringing people to Social 5, bringing, new opportunities that might become available that you are an affiliate for, helping, Brian Abramson with a referral for his business, right? Whatever it might be, we want to let you know that, this is what we really feel like now, really for the first time, that we really can track this and we can really make sure that we're doing it properly so that you guys are benefiting financially, right? So that makes us really excited. Like, we're excited, for the communication and the connection, and we've got that in spades right now. But now we want to take this to a whole nother level and figure out how do we grow this? How do we make this bigger so that we have Unicorn Universe little pods all over the world, right? Like, and do things. And the way that we can do that is to create that economy, right? And you guys are such an important part of that economy, and don't be stressed out about it. Just understand, like, you can do it in your flow of your day, right? Like, there might be somebody and you're talking to them and you're like, hey, I know a guy that really can help Brian, right? And that Brian can really help, so just want to make sure that you're just thinking that way. And I think once you start thinking that way, you're going to find out you have a whole nother set of revenue stream that you never had before, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Mike. Much appreciated.
Yeah, I'm excited about it because I want to see everybody flourish, not just survive. I want to see them thrive, So
yeah,
my connectors out there.
Yeah. Yeah. So also, just a reminder, if anybody has questions, we are here. Is anybody who is a member having any issues accessing, getting signed up? Nope. All good. Okay. Cool. And
Sorry. I'm just logging in. I'm just trying to create my profile and do all that stuff. I'll try to multitask. It's exciting.
No worries, man.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah, I
good.
mean-
This is a good platform.
Cool. Good deal. Yeah,
I have good feedback for you. It's really good site. It's so at landing from outer space and just going in the back door to a community, and I'm like, oh, what do I get myself into? You have it set up kind of nicely to at least I've already started and get people's names and stuff. That's really great. So I think you done a great job, and just from an outsider alien looking into the unicorn universe, it looks real good.
Yeah. Well, I invite you to try it out, and we're open people here. We're really accepting of others, and sometimes I think I'm a little weird, and that's why I've got music playing and unicorns going. Somebody said something to me at this conference about how I had unicorns in my background, and he was like, "Man, I can't believe you would do that." I'm like, "What? They're just
I
unicorns."
can't believe you wouldn't.
Yeah. So we're all about it, Be yourself in this group. Like, seriously, you guys enjoy it. Be yourself. And if you're running across people that are not keeping that space open, if you're having problems with somebody, if you feel like they're not abiding by the unicorn DNA, you got to let me know. Because
I got a quick question.
We'll jump them.
Not question. Sorry, I got to get a quick piece of advice for Brian. When things become overwhelming, just get your top goal and reverse engineer it. Describe small, achievable steps, so you're not looking at this huge platform. Just pick one thing daily to learn about, and just learn about that thing. Don't worry about anything else. Just small, achievable steps, and build on that. That's how we get to the end goal, right? Whenever we learn something new, it could be like crippling. So we just got to grab just one piece of advice and just learn it daily. Just keep small daily steps. That's the best way to get over it.
Okay.
If that helps.
I come into this from this other universe. I'm also having trouble with like just life, long-term goals in the personal life and stuff. But we got to start somewhere. So at least I eliminated the possibility of living on a cruise, working 365 days in a ship. So I have crazy IT experience. But yes, goals. Yeah, thanks for that.
Just small achievable steps. That's it. And then it just becomes easy. It becomes attainable.
Yes.
And celebrate all small wins.
Yes, 100%.
Yes. We got you guys' names actually connected more. It's a win. Let me do the victory.
You got this. You can do it.
Yeah. If you guys want to connect with each other, 100%, share your info in the chat. This is 1, informative, 2, fun, 3, connect with each other. Hello, what are we doing here? If there's people on this call that you have not met, who knows when the next time will be that you're on a Zoom call together. Connect with each other. Yeah, Grant. Glad you could be here.
Another thing kind of about me is that I lost my hearing loss like a couple months ago, and they didn't know I was deaf till I was 3 years old. And then, so I had to get hearing aids, catch up. So it's been one challenge after another, but the main thing is like stay in the community, stay connected. But I will get off here and I'll sign up for the 14-day trial and try to reach out to you guys. Feel free to reach out, see what I can offer or how I can help you. Or
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we should definitely chat, Brian. If you want to shoot me a message with your info, be happy to connect with you. And also here, let me put this in the chat.
I can
What's
Um,
share
your
my,
business in like 1 minute? What's the 1 minute synopsis of your business, Brian? Can you
That'd be great. Let's hear it.
I'm crazy IT experience. I can do just about anything under through cybersecurity.
Oh, wow.
I'm kind of stuck in a communication gap between, businesses and also like older and younger generations. So I'm like all over the place. And so I got to find those small goals and get that focus. But we got to put a family up there too. So
Yeah, absolutely.
probably love seeing somebody in the very beginning stages.
right on?
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to be
So,
a comedian.
You want to be a comedian? Nice.
Well, that
Love
was
it.
just one thing. Yeah.
We're about
Cool.
we're about dreams around here, Brian. So if like, when you do our dream discovery with us, we'll find out what it is that, really is your passion and what you want to do. And we're all about helping you do that. So
Okay.
yeah, you could ask others in here. It's like, how can we support you in that thing that you really, really want to do?
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
just
Brian, let's definitely chat. Let's do a dream discovery and
need to just give
what
you
kind of
guys
magic we
my
can make happen.
cell number in the chat and email, or we can just do it on the platform.
Yeah. Well, I want to make sure that we leave it open if other people have questions or wanted to say anything. I know there are quite a few people who are off camera. Also, just wanted to say thank you guys for being here. Kind of haven't ended, but got to the end of the hour in just in flow and opened it to questions, but want to be respectful of everybody's time. Happy to stay on as long as needed, as long as you guys want. But really grateful to everybody here and just grateful to have you in my network, grateful to have you in the community. So thank you for being here. And yeah, please, if you guys have questions, feedback, suggestions, by all means, I'm all ears for it. How can we make this as valuable as possible to support your mission and your goals and create a positive impact, as well as accomplish our mission to foster a community of unicorns creating joy, where together we can make the unbelievable achievable. That's the goal. So let me know. I'm here for it. Lay it on
Thank
me.
you.
Better together.
Thanks, Amy.
Yes, thank
Glad
you.
you could be here.
Awesome.
Congratulations. Thank you,
Yeah.
Hey,
Michael.
don't forget our events tomorrow, so you can actually connect with some people and say hi and enjoy, probably our favorite day of the week. So
Yeah, and you did an awesome job, man. Really put a lot of effort into it, and you can see it.
Yeah,
Thanks, Jesse.
Appreciated.
totally.
Much
You there? Yes, you. You look like a person with a dream. No. This is not a filter. I'm a unicorn, and I'm scouring the cosmos online and in person to assemble unicorns just like you. Come on, I'll show you the world. The universe that will turn your business dreams to a reality. Here in the Unicorn Universe, we have Unicorn Wealth, Unicorn Solutions, and Unicorn Access. Something's missing. There we go, that's better. On the Wealth Planet, it's all about your fiduciary needs. You can leverage financial advice from fellow unicorns and even connect with unicorns who want to invest in your business. Next stop is the Solutions Planet Outpost. From marketing to development, it's all available at the touch of a button. Not to mention, we have a stable of solutions partners to help every step of the way. How's that for best in show? We host online and in-person events, all in preparation for you to become a star on Unicorn Access. Unicorns will come from far and wide to help you promote your brand, while offering ways to pay it forward with nonprofit opportunities. Your notoriety on Access helps you win back time to do what you love most. Thus, magical syndication is created. What started as a dream can be a successful legacy. With a well-funded syndication, the proper solutions partners, and access to essential connections, what you create is only limited by your imagination. We make the unbelievable achievable. To schedule a dream discovery, click the button below.